Hey everybody, Mario here. So this morning I was going through my feed and I stopped at a news story about a hometown that I hold very, very dear. It's not my hometown, it's the hometown that belongs to my husband and the place where I met him. It's about Thousand Oaks. And it comes on the anniversary of the Borderline Massacre and at the same time on the heels of the 2-year anniversary of the Highway 91 incident. Both of these events have shaped our lives in many, many ways. I mean, you have metal detectors where you didn't expect them. You now have people who've lost their lives, people who've lost loved ones. They're never going to get that back, and their lives are permanently changed. And I've been affected not because I was there, but because I was so closely connected to both of these events. Like I said, I partied at Borderline when I was younger and met my husband there. Not there at Borderline, but in Thousand Oaks. I had friends who were at Highway 91, and my husband was on the phone with his coworker, and they're like, "Hey, we're here at the 91. We're listening to people. This is great. Hold on, this bitch just threw a drink at me. Hold on," and it was blood on their face, and that is how connected we all are. These events happen, and you know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who was there. And for me, it was just I know somebody who was there. The saddest part about these events is that we're trying to heal from these events. We're trying to move beyond these events. We get together with other victims so that we can help each other heal. We have charity events for people who've lost a spouse who is a provider. Heaven forbid, what's going to happen to that officer who died at Borderline and his wife and his family? Well, that's exactly what was happening, is they were going to be doing a charity event for her and as well as the other victims of the Borderline massacre. And the police chief of Thousand Oaks, Tim Hagel, thought it appropriate that he can cancel the event. He was unhappy with the fact that they invited both Democrats and Republicans to the event. They invited Scott Baio, who was a parishioner at the same officer's same church. They invited Joy Villa, who was just at the White House performing. And they invited Gavin Newsom's public safety liaison, and they invited some, I don't know her name, but Rhonda for Congress, who's a Republican. Tim Hagel, the police chief of Thousand Oaks, was so upset that he called the organizer and told him, "This is not Trump country, and it's not Trump country within 1,200 miles of here." I'm here to tell you, Mr. Tim Hagel, I live less than 100 miles from your city, and yes, this is Trump country. In my Trump hat, my NRA hat, yes, I believe in the Second Amendment, and my Piggly Wiggly shirt, yes, this is Trump country. Everywhere you look is Trump country. There are people who support our president and people who support our law enforcement. I did a whole Mario Presents about this, how law enforcement is being portrayed in media as the bad guy. When I was a kid, the Autobots had a police officer. It was a good guy. The idea is that we need to change the narrative, and they're trying to do this. And by canceling this event, you've reinforced the idea that you are corrupt. This police chief of Thousand Oaks, he even went so far as to call the Ventura County Sheriff and have them pull their sponsorship. The truly saddest thing is that this entire event was supposed to be a unifying event. They had a co-ed football team. Their jerseys were donated and made by the Los Angeles Rams, and less than a week to go, because some Democrat has his panties in a twist, who's a public servant. You are a public servant, Mr. Police Chief. You got your panties in a twist and you decided to cancel the event. For shame. For shame. The American people aren't going to stand for it. People are going to wake up. People are going to see it. And you're going to be the one who's going to be having to feel the repercussions of your actions. We are here to try and heal our country. We're here to try and help the people who are still victims, who are still suffering, and you want to destroy that. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck.